and welcome to the show with everything you could ever want to make and do right at your fingertips.
I'm Naomi.
I'm Stephen.
And here's what's coming up on today's show.
A bottle top, garden wire and some card. What can Naomi make in under a minute?
Find out how to make your own totally fizzing bath bombs.
And in Techno Fingertips, we give you the know-how to make a personalised mouse mat.
And for all the details on today's makes, check out the Fingertips website, address at the end of the show. Or grab a pen and paper and jot it down straight away. Hubble bubble, cauldron trouble, baked of bread and soup instead.
Instead? Instead of what?
Just instead.
Well, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it was the only thing I could think of that rhymed. Oh, just dig in before it gets cold.
OK.
This is Food Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you food that's fun to make and great to taste. And today we're serving a soup cauldron. Not only is the soup tasty, but the bowl is too. And you can keep the fire stoked with these mini breadsticks around the edge. Oh, delicious.
It is such a cool idea, and it's so easy to do that we've given it a Fingertips difficulty rating of 1. Simple.
Now, the size of the soup cauldron is up to you. You could use a roll like this one, but not one that's too small, or there won't be much to eat. But we like these round loaves. Now, whatever size you choose, you first of all need to cut a large disc out of the top. Pull that off. And now for the fun part. You need to sink your clean fingertips into this soft bread and pull it all out. Now, leave the hard crust around the edge. And don't pull out too much bread because you don't want to make any holes, don't want it springing any leaks. And don't throw away this middle bit. You can always use this as more bread to dip in your soup. I think that should do. There you go, Stevie.
Nice one. OK, now you want to make the cauldron leak-proof. So just beat an egg and then paint the inside of the cauldron. And then you pop it onto a baking tray and then put it into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius, gas mark 4 for about 15 minutes. But do keep your eye on it because you don't want it to burn.
Once your cauldron has cooled down, you want to paint on some licking flames with some food colouring. Just get a clean paintbrush and paint on the food colouring as you would with ordinary paint. Like this. Oh, it looks great, doesn't it?
Now it's ready for the soup, and I picked tomato soup because it's my favourite. You can use any one you like, or you can even try making your own. Now all we need is the cauldron itself. Come on, Naomi.
Here you go.
That's it. Now be very careful as you pour it in. Fill it right to the top. Oh, it smells lovely.
All you need now to finish it off are some breadsticks placed around the base of the cauldron to keep the fire burning.
So why don't you serve up some soup in a Fingertips soup cauldron?
Delicious. Got a minute?
Yes, this is the part of the programme where we show you how to make something, fingers crossed, in under 1 minute that you can make. What are you giggling at?
Because I don't know if I can make this in under a minute.
Well, we'll soon find out. Using bits and pieces you can find around your home.
Today it is my turn to make.
And it's my turn to time.
And this is all it takes.
Not a lot of stuff.
No. Slightly weird selection.
You gonna give them a clue?
I've got a feeling the time is going to creep up on me on this one.
Here we go. Try and guess what she's making. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, start off with the bottle lid and the wire. And I've got to bend this around like that and then stick it in place. This is garden wire I'm using, by the way.
Struggled bending that, didn't you?
Did a bit.
Yeah.
And this bit.
It's not that hard to bend.
OK. Second bit.
15 seconds already gone. And you bent 2 bits of wire.
Messed that bit up as well. Never mind. Right. We're going to be all right. Bend the third piece round.
25 seconds have gone.
Place.
It's an umbrella.
It's not an umbrella. OK, now I've got to bend these little bits out at
30
the
seconds have gone.
Got to do this bit neatly.
It's a bust umbrella that you find in the street. Coming up to 40 seconds.
OK, now we're going to stick this little corrugated card shape on top.
Need to speed up. 45 seconds have gone.
Little bits on there.
Coming up to 50 seconds. It's taking
finally, 2 little eyes. Ooh. And stop that clock.
54 seconds. It's good, though. Go on, tell them what it is.
Well, I've got to show you what it can do first. Take a look at this. If I sit it onto this large marble, it will happily roll around.
Smooth action, eh?
Yes, and there's more. Come and see this. I've tied a keyring to a piece of string and tied that around the table. Now, if you put the marble in the keyring and then pull the string, it moves along. So, hide the keyring underneath the tablecloth, balance the marble and that on top, and then pull the string, and check this out. It's a tabletop creepy crawly. What do you think?
I think it's very clever.
And if you hide underneath the table, just balance in there, and pull the string, it looks like it's crawling all by itself.
You could also make other designs like this one here, this mouse. Let's just position him on this keyring. But again, we've hidden underneath the cloth. Pull the string, and there he goes, even doing a little twirl on his way, look.
Or how about making a big fly like this fella? He looks great, doesn't he?
So, scuttle to it and make your own fingertips tabletop creepy crawly in under a minute.
Guaranteed to make your skin crawl.
Fingertips top tip. If you've got a picture you want to trace, use a window as a light box. Your picture will then show through clearly. Perfect.
Bath bombs, fantastic, aren't they? They make loads of bubbles, they smell wonderful, they make brilliant presents, and they're great fun in the bath.
Well, you're not wrong there, Naomi. I'll tell you something, look at the bubbles, it's fantastic. Not too sure about the smell, though.
But I haven't put one in yet, Stephen. Yes, these are totally bombastic fingertips bath bombs, customised to suit you. So whether it's green apple or pink strawberry, you choose the colour and you choose the smell. So say bye-bye to boring bath times and have a blast with these instead. Now, we give them a fingertips difficulty rating of 3, so get mixing. To make your own bath bombs, you can get all the ingredients at the chemist and supermarket and start off with 2 tablespoons of corn flour. Oh, there you are, Stephen. Glad to see you've dried off.
Thank you.
OK, you also need 2 tablespoons of citric acid and 60 grams of baking powder. And if you sieve all those into that bowl, I'll mix some other ingredients into this bowl.
OK.
Thank you. First of all, you need 3 tablespoons of oil, either almond or coconut. I'm using almond. There's 1, 2, 3. You also need to choose your favourite essential oil, and I'm using peppermint. In that goes, a few drops of that, and also some food colouring. I've chosen green. And then just give that a little mix, like that.
Lovely, then pour that into the sieved ingredients. In it goes, there we are. And give it a quick mix with a spoon. And then get your fingertips in there and get mixing until it goes into a nice crumbly mix. Nearly there already.
So to make the bath bomb mould, we found one of these works best, a ping pong ball, but you need to cut it in half. And the easiest way to do this is to push your ping pong ball into some modelling clay and then use a sharp pencil to pierce a hole in it, like that. And then with some scissors, cut around the middle, just like this.
And when you've done that, fill both halves of the ping pong ball with your mixture. And here is the tricky bit. You need to squeeze them together like this. Really squeeze hard, just neaten off where the ping pong ball meets in the middle. And now, if you take off one half, like that, you should have a perfect bath bomb. How good is that? And keep going till you use all of the mixture and you should get about 3 or 4 bath bombs. So why don't you give it a go and make your very own fingertips bath bombs. And when your bath's all fizzed up and smells fantastic, you can sit back and relax in the comfort and privacy of your own bathroom.
Anyone in for a little one? Take a look at these. Fingertips personalised photo mouse mats. Aren't they fantastic? And you can make them really easily using any of your favourite photos. You just need to put a bit of technology to creative use.
Yep, so whether it's a picture of your holiday or your pet or even a piece of your own artwork, You can make a mouse mat out of anything. The trickiest thing of this make is selecting which picture you're going to use. But just to show you how to do it, we're going to use a lovely picture of Naomi. Look at that.
Ah, thanks, Stephen. First of all, you need to get your fingertips onto one of these. It's a mouse mat kit, which you can buy in art and craft shops. They come with a mouse mat and a plastic film for printing your pictures on. But if you can't get hold of one of these kits, don't worry. We've come up with an alternative and we'll show you that in a bit. And we give this a fingertips difficulty rating of 3.
Now, once you have the photo that you're going to use, you want to scan it into your computer. Just pop that into the scanner, press scan, because you might need to make the picture that you're going to be using bigger or smaller to fit your mouse mat. So that's easily done, bigger or smaller. And most computers now have photo editing packages, so you can actually mess around with the picture that you're going to be using. Like this. Let's see what we can do. Hey, a bit of a 3D effect there. Oh, that's not so good. Let's go for, hey, that's nice, a funky look. Now, before you stick it onto your mouse mat, you need to flip the picture so that when you stick it onto the mouse mat, it won't be the wrong way round. So there it is flipped, that's normal. And once it is flipped, you are ready to print. So take the plastic film from the kit and you want to feed it into the tray that feeds the paper, but it has to be inkjet surface up. That's the smooth surface. There's a rough surface and a smooth surface. When it's in place, all you do is print it off. There we go, nice.
Oh, it's very cool, I'm impressed. Nearly complete, just got the tricky bit to do. Now, these mouse mat kits come with a pre-cut line in the shape of a mouse mat, so just fold along those lines and peel off this outer layer of film, like that. Next, you need to peel the protective covering from your mouse mat. Get rid of that bit, so it's nice and sticky. Then flip your picture over so it's smooth side down. Line it up at the top. Dreading this bit. Got to get it exactly right so it looks perfect.
Could go pear-shaped.
It really could. And when you think you've got it lined up, just be brave and go for it. Go on, stick
Go on,
down.
Naomi, you can do it.
Like that. And apply a bit of pressure with your hand
Hey.
to make sure it sticks. Phew, there you go. Your very own fingertips personalised photo mouse mat. Should we have a go and see if it works?
Come on.
Put it there.
Works a dream, look at that.
Phew.
Now, have a look at this one here. See, even if you don't have a mouse mat kit, you can still make a fingertips mouse mat. All you need is a piece of foam that you can get from your local craft shop, also some glue, a bit of sticky plastic covering, and a photo that you're going to be using. Now, scan it in, like we showed you before, and print it off, but this time you print it off onto normal paper, and it should look like that when you've cut around it. Then, you want to just get a bit of glue, just have that on the back. That should keep it in place, like this. Put it in the centre. And then you need some of this, the plastic covering. Now, this is where it can go wrong, so you need to take your time. I hope it goes right.
You nervous?
This could be embarrassing. Right, just peel it off.
You can do it.
Pop it in place, just at the top there. Oh, steady.
All right.
Pop it down. And then you just pull it back.
Well recovered.
Oh, it's going all right. Pull it back, keep bringing it back until it's fully covered like that. And then work from the inside out to just get rid of any air bubbles. And there we are, it's complete. The only other thing you need to do is just trim around these edges here just to neaten the whole thing off. Shall we see if it works?
Let's have a look.
Okay, let's see if it
it's
works.
as smooth as mine.
Oh, good action. Good action. Now, if you go to the Fingertips website, just click on Techno. You'll find a Fingertips hand that you can print off and stick on your mouse mat.
So, whether it's a kit
or not,
why not put technology to creative use and make a Fingertips photo mouse mat? And that's it for today.
If you want to make anything from today's programme, then why don't you check out the website? The address is on the screen now.
And we'll see you again soon for some more Fingertips.
See ya.
Bye.